spa. You're going to the spa by our house.
Yeah.
I hope that was we had sound. So you're going
But
to
you
the
don't know that we
spa by our house. We have a spa by our house?
Yeah.
I think you're going to get back to a spa.
Yes.
It is an interesting concept, that spa. I've been there.
I knew this is what you want to talk about.
It's like, so you took me, have I been there once or twice?
Twice.
I've been there twice. The first time I went, I
gave
amazed.
you a free pass. I gave you a free pass and I brought you back again to see if it would be more tolerable.
It's not a spa.
And I decided never again.
In my mind, it wasn't a spa. Like, my mind, it's a spa where you get your nails done.
Did you enjoy the spa?
And they give you a little rub. They give you a sucker.
That'd be weird if people walked around touching you.
No, but like a little massage thing.
Well, you can get a massage.
Whatever. And so when I went to this spa, it was literally like Wonderland of
pools and saunas,
salt. There was a lot of salt there and fragrances. And so I went into this one, and it's elegant and matte, like it's a monstrosity.
Yes.
And so I go into this, it was a steam room. There's a lot of people. There's a thing in the middle. I get all like sweaty, and then we go over, there's this shower part, but then there's these buckets of salt. So I didn't really know what to do, but I started rubbing salt all over me.
Yes.
Yeah, I got on my eyes. I needed people were helping me to the shower. Man, but on the ride home, I've never felt so supple. Supple would be the right word. There's no other word.
From the salt?
Supple and soft. Yeah, it was nice.
Did you enjoy the spa?
I think I went into another room and we were together, and there was a man.
That's not happening anymore.
Dancing with a towel. Like, it was a show.
Flicking air.
And he had...
That was weird.
He had a towel and he was flicking air around.
Yes.
And made it hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter.
You did not enjoy that. That was weird.
No, I felt like...
A little bit hedonistic.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, past the ecstasy, please. Yeah, it pushed my boundaries.
If you need to go back to the spa, I'm just going to let you just determine that. You can get yourself some tickets. You can take us. You can book our reservation. But I won't be initiating another visit.
I think at one point there was
you.
Actually 3 towel dancers.
No.
There was at least 2 towel dancers, or they interchanged. Mm-hmm.
You just couldn't get over.
I squirmed a little bit.
What a self-centered experience it was. And also you couldn't get over the fact that you're not allowed to work on your laptop in the lounge area.
That was really cool because
or have
you
your
had lounge
phone.
areas and like you're not allowed to do
adult
things. And I was like, this is a perfect environment to like.
Why would I not want to sit here and work?
Maybe do some.
No.
So
you're not.
Yeah, coming. I walked away. I was judgmental. Yes, I'm judging the spa.
Thank you.
And how hedonistic it was. Like, it was like, as much as you could pamper yourself without like doing crack cocaine and heroin, that would be it. That would be the most sober, hedonistic thing that I think.
So that's where I'm going today.
The second time, though, I was like...
Thanks for bringing it up.
But they have huts in places, and you get to sit in there, and it's hot. Like,
and I'm bringing a book.
Literally, like,
and I'm
Wonderland.
Probably not going to talk to anybody.
You have trouble not talking.
I'm actually bringing 2 books. I'm not just bringing 1 book. I'm bringing 2 books because I want to be fully prepared.
Have you ever been to the spa? And I don't mean to the Vietnamese lady that shaves your feet and does your nails. I've done that too, and it was a great experience. If you've ever had a pedicure, that's a beautiful thing. This is Wonderland for the adult.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I know. Bless you on your time. I hope you get salted and carameled away. The date is.
Today is July 8th.
July 8th?
Yeah.
We're like a quarter way through the summer, it feels like. Hey, it's your reading. Read it up. Read us up. Our title is...
An Ever-Growing Freedom.
An Ever-Growing Freedom.
Freedom
and Recovery.
The 7th step. What's the 7th step?
The 7th step is humbly taking all of my shortcomings to God for him to remove them as he would see fit.
So what is it? Okay. The 7th step is where we make the change in our attitude, which permits us, with humility as our guide, to move out from ourselves toward others and toward God. When I finally asked God to remove those things blocking me from him and the sunlight of the Spirit, I embarked on a journey more glorious than I ever imagined. I experienced a freedom from those characteristics that had me wrapped up in myself. Because of this humbling step, I feel clean. I am especially aware of this step because I'm now able to be useful to God and to my fellows. I know that He has granted me strength to do His bidding and has prepared me for anyone and anything that comes my way today. I am truly in His hands, and I give thanks for the joy that I can be useful today.
And this is where you get the freedom. The third step is making a decision. Mm-hmm. So when I forget, I've heard this 100 times, but there's 3 frogs on a lily pad and 2 of them make a decision to jump in the water. How many frogs are on a lily pad?
Who knows?
3.
Because they didn't.
We
don't know that they didn't follow through.
They made a decision. And so there's a decision to go, I need to die of self, mm-hmm. and I have to look at my exact nature of being separated from God and this bent towards that of being independent. And then step 4, 5, 6 shows me where self-will has led my life, where fear has been my driving force. And then step 7 is actually making the commitment of step 3 to go, like, I look at that picture of Abraham bringing Isaac to the altar and was going to sacrifice his own child. And that's what God does for us. We get to take this ourselves to the altar and
God's like, are you willing? Are you willing?
Yeah. And that's where we get the power.
Basically what's between us and God is pride and fear. Mm-hmm. That's the 2 things. And we need to level our pride. We need to figure out, what does humility look like? And it's not thinking that I'm crappy. It's not thinking less of myself. It's just thinking of myself less.
Ooh, thinking of myself less, not thinking less of myself, because that's a form of pride as well.
Thinking less of myself is still thinking about myself.
I like what you said this morning about our thinking. We want God to employ our thinking. So we're actually thinking the will of God. The will of God is not fear, not resentment, not self-pity, not self-centeredness, selfishness. It's about love. It's about consideration. It's about the peace and the joy. And out of that thinking will come my actions. So this is where we get to put self on the altar and let God remove whatever He needs to remove. And so this is where we actually get to be plugged into God. This is where we actually get the plug-in. Yeah, that's exciting stuff. Anything else?
I have nothing else.
I thought of our position as a child. Like we hear that in recovery. We hear that in the Bible. We're the children of God. In recovery, it says God is the Father. We're the children. And every day we wake up to be parented by God. And so is God instructing us, disciplining us, caring for us, providing for us? That's a big responsibility. If you've had kids that are 6, 7, 8, 9, they don't wake up and be like, okay, mom and dad are gone. Woo. That might be cool for like a half a day where you don't have any parental supervision. But the reality is we wake up and we have to connect to God as the parent. And He has a responsibility of keeping me safe, keeping me nourished, keeping me full of peace, comfort, joy, all of those things. He's actually parenting me through the day. That's a good position to be in. Having a father. Without God, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to burn the house down. All right, everyone, thank you so much. Where do we get our power from? Are we being powered by God? Let's take that through our day and offer ourselves, our egos that rebuild on an hour-by-hour basis, a minute-by-minute basis. And we will see you tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow to see Vicky's skin. It's going to be glorious. Don't get salt in your eye. All right. Have a great day and spread the love of God. Wash your hands, keep the peace and be of good behavior and all of those good things. We will see you tomorrow.